So while I was in LA, I actually went on a very exciting trip. I ended up going to the LCS arena for League of Legends as well as the Riot All Star Event. Now, why is that so important? Why is it that this isn't about Smash Brothers? Well, yeah, I know it's not about Smash, but while my channel is really geared towards Smash content, but I do feel like I should also be talking about other things as well that interest me. And one of those things is League of Legends. As you can see, I have the Teemo all the way in the back, next to a Tippers if you could see it too, but it's another story. But yes, guys, I love League of Legends too. And so while I was out there in LA a couple weeks ago, and hanging out with, the CLG League of Legends team, I got the opportunity to go to the Riot All Stars event. What this was kind of like, you gather all the professionals under one roof, doesn't matter where they're from, any part of the world, and they all do these exhibition matches. Some were very funny. We had like a 10-man Blitzcrank game. If you guys don't know, he's like this really he's a hook champion. He like pulls the opponent and things like that. Very funny. He's a support, so you wouldn't commonly ever see that ever. You wouldn't even see that if he wasn't a support. You never see dittos of champions ever. But that's besides the point. It was a for fun event, and people treated it as such. Some people took it a bit more competitively, but at the end of the day, it really opened my eyes to the other side of a different esport other than Super Smash Brothers. The way that League of Legends is something I aspire the Smash community to be. And I'm not talking about the communities in terms of behavior and stuff, because I'll keep it real with you. People know League of Legends for having an incredibly toxic, player base. And sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. You can find it in Smash too, but most commonly in League. But the thing is that while there are toxic players, there are some really good people in League of Legends, and you tend to find that more in the offline scene than the online. Who would have thought? But when I went, and this is not even the Riot All Stars event, I went to the Madison Square Garden to watch CLG play in the NA Summer Finals against TSM. And when it didn't really impact me as hard that a video game was being played in the Madison Square Garden, but when I went inside and you just see this really, really large stadium, and at the bottom, these gamers playing on their computers, screens everywhere, commentators, casters, it was just so professionally done and so beautiful that it was like a hallmark of where esports, where we are now. And this isn't for Smash Brothers, because we're growing and we are an esport, but we're not at the same point as League of Legends, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But to think that this could be a possibility in the future, maybe past my generation of Smashers, for you guys that are up and coming in the scene, it's something that it's just amazing that it's a possibility to begin with. You won't really understand what I'm talking about unless you've experienced it by visiting an LCS match, which is usually, they tend to be in the West Coast. But this time it was held in New York, the finals, and that was bonkers. I had to go. It was in New York. This was around Skatar. I had just won teams with False, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go support CLG. And so I skipped singles and went to this match. And I don't regret that at all, because not only was the match amazing, Swift 3-0 by CLG, it was just, it was really a pleasure to be there and to see that a video game that so many people loved had made it this far. And I used to watch League of Legends competitions on Twitch just from the computer. I never thought I'd visit an actual match, but being there beats the experience of just sitting on Twitch and watching, which is similar to Smash. Being at tournaments 100% beats the experience of sitting at, on Twitch and watching. Not to knock Twitch though, I love Twitch. What Twitch gives us is amazing. But it's almost as if you'll never really experience the what it's like to enjoy something until you test the real thing, if that makes any sense. And so being there just makes all the difference. The atmosphere, the people, the yelling, the crowd, meeting people, it was great. And it's from a community that I was pretty alien to. Like, I play League of Legends, I watched it, but knowing figures or meeting people, such stuff like that was very alien to me in another community. Because when I go to Smash, most people know me, everybody knows me, things like that. But League of Legends, not simply the case. But upon being picked up by CLG it really took me onto the other side of the fence, where my fan base is extended not only from Smash Brothers, but to the League of Legends community. Some CSGO players might watch Smash Brothers, you know, all these different branches of games, and to me that's really, really freaking cool. And so I'll keep it real. Like, I love League of Legends. I love the community that I know so far of League of Legends, and I don't mind, you know, diving deeper into the League community, getting to know more people, and just getting out there. Because let's face it, whether I play Smash or, you know, competitively and League of Legends for fun, they're both esports, and I love them both. So it's like, why limit myself to one thing, right? And the All Stars was just something that was really, really cool, really creative, and I'd love something like that to happen for Smash Brothers. I'd like a lot of stuff to happen for the Smash community, and it's not out of the realm of possibility. We just need to keep growing, and you guys will see what I'm talking about soon enough in the future. But guys, that was my experience at the All Stars 2015 event, as well as the NA Summer Finals for League of Legends. If you ever want to play, I'll stream League randomly. I might do something where I play with viewers and stuff, so look out for that. If you follow me on Twitter, you know, you'll see me maybe randomly tweet, yo, anybody want to play League? But until then, guys, thank you for watching. Take it easy.